Hello, it's Joe and welcome to another Minecraft survival video. Oh man, it's been a while since I've said that. And it starts raining right when I start recording. That's great. Alright, now that that's out of the way, welcome to this new episode. I think this is episode 16 here on Minecraft 1.16. Yes, last time I went to the Nether and I had to not make a video after that because it was so laggy. So in all this time between the last video and now, I have made a ton of progress. One thing is, you see I have a really nice shield over here, and if you look at my back, I have a matching cape. Oh! Okay, so for the first part of this episode, I'm just going to go around and show you everything I have done since last time. And there is a lot to show. So let's first come down here where I made that tunnel bore. I have done a lot of digging with it. And I mean a lot. I don't have a night vision potion on right now, so it's probably really dark for you. But look at this huge hole. I was here for a really long time digging this out, and there it is at the end. Notice how there's no mobs down here, and that's because the mob switch works, which is really great. Oh, there's still items down here from when I last used it. Next, we're gonna be going off into the Nether. Here we are. So I have a bit of a nether hub here, and a little crude trading station with, or bartering station with these guys. Alright, I've been bartering with them a little bit. How this one works is, you just flick that lever, it'll dispense them gold ingots, and then they just throw out their stuff. Then it goes through a whole system of hoppers to get around here. Oh, I'm not going to go that way. You can see over here is what I built. They go through hoppers that run underneath the entire structure or the entire hall to get all the way here and then up into the item filters. That's not the only thing I've done down here. If we come over here, you'll probably notice that there's something up. Yes, look at this. This is wild. Now, what I'm doing this for is I'm going to build a full perimeter for a wither skeleton farm. So that's gonna take a really long time to do. I'll update you on what I'm doing with that when I do stuff with it. Now if we come up here, this is my roof area, my roof base. Or well, my roof area. And it has the mob switch over there, our trusty mob switch, which I love a lot. And then I just have ice boat or ice roads going out in each direction to different locations. So you may notice that I have some boats here, and what this does is allows me to perfectly align my boats when I get into them, or when I place them onto this ice, which is nice, especially on these long these long stretches. I won't have to like wobble back and forth to try to stay on the ice. Okay, so you may notice that I still have full diamond stuff. And, well, the reason for that is because I was waiting to upgrade my armor with you. So if we craft some netherite ingots and then head over to my smithing table, we can just go and upgrade everything. And there we go, fully kitted out. And we got the achievement, cover me in debris. Let's go. Ooh. This looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, my villager place is a huge mess right now. What happened? What did I do? Okay, so we're back in the overworld now. This is my sky portal that allows me to get to the nether roof. It's very crude right now. I don't know why I haven't done anything with it yet. But I have a big project that I want to start. So, I have some stone on me. So if I head over here, I want to try to build a giant mountain. right? So I'm just going to start placing some blocks. I'm going to change them later, most likely, the configuration of them. But this is just the basic thing, right? I'm going to have it going across here, you know, So something like this, right? I have my base here, and then it's going to go up and up and up. And, well, I have them off right now, but I'm planning on getting it up to around the level of the clouds. So this is going to be a big project. It's going to be like a cliff, right? So this is the cliff edge, and then you come here, and then it's just a sheer drop. But the back is just going to be a gradual slope down to the normal terrain. And to do that, I'm going to need a lot of dirt. Now, I've done a lot of digging of dirt, so I have a ton of dirt, but I doubt that it's going to be enough. So what I'm going to need to do is make a dirt farm. Yes, that's right. I'm going to be making a dirt farm. So you might be asking, how are you going to make a dirt farm? Well, if we come here, there's this crafting recipe, right? And it allows you to craft coarse dirt if you mix 2 dirt and 2 gravel. But I don't want coarse dirt because I want it to be a grassy hill. But if you place it down and take a hoe and till this coarse dirt, you get normal dirt. So now you might be thinking, oh, so you're just going to go dig a ton of dirt and dig a ton of gravel? No. In 1.16, they added bartering, and one of the possible things you could get from bartering is gravel. So if I get an unlimited supply of gravel, I can have an unlimited supply of dirt. So I showed you my bartering setup before, right? But that's nowhere near enough, because this thing is going to be huge. So I'm going to have to go on a much larger scale. So I got a bit carried away between the last clip and now. But if we come over here, you can see that I've captured a ton of piglins. Little peepees. I have a ton of peepees. But if you come over here, or if we come over here, and we head over here, you can see I got a bit carried away. I think I already said that. I got a bit carried away, and I built this whole structure over here. Now, the piglins are going to go inside of these little pods. They're tall enough not to be able to get out through these trapdoors, but I can just fine. And what's going to happen is I'm going to stand here, and they're going to throw me their items. They're going to hit the pane of glass. They're going to drop down here. This thing will be pushing in and out, which will then gradually make the items progress towards here. And then they will get shot through a portal that I have, which goes to the overworld. And I think what I plan to do with that is going to be pretty fun. I hope it works out the way I think it's going to work. Then I have a little bit of storage over here. This is where all like the golden ingots and the gold nuggets are going to go. Alright, and the next thing we're going to need to do is build a gold farm. I'm going to be using a design by Rayzworks. I don't know if I'll remember, but I might leave a link in the description to the video he made on it. But the thing is, I need to build it in a, where is this button? In a nether wastes biome, which is over here. I built the other thing all the way over here in a crimson forest biome. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get my gold all the way from over here all the way to over there. First things first though, let's just get the gold farm built. I might go into a time lapse. I don't know how it's going to work. I will record it in a time lapse, but we'll see what happens. And I'll be back when it's built. And here it is, the gold farm. Pretty great. I don't know how the time lapse looked because I haven't looked at it yet. But I heavily modified down here this item thing from the original design. Right, so I have hoppers. It's going to remove the golden swords. I have a non-stackable item filter and then a regular item filter for the rotten flesh. And then, so the only things that's going to get through are the heads, all the gold ingots, and the gold nuggets. And, I love the target block. The target block is one of my favorite blocks now. Look how much I've used it just in this area. 3 times. It's great. I love it. But yeah, I'm just gonna dispense all of the items that I get down here. So you just saw this mechanism fire. What it does is it closes off the tube so no more new items can fall, while this bottom piston, pushes the items down this ice road, or this ice, to get over here, right? And then they fall, they go down here, they go and then fall, and then come here and then fall again onto this block, which has a hopper minecart under it. And then this hopper minecart is going to pick them up and drop them down below. Actually, I didn't show you everything I did up here. So I made a little hoglin farm. It does nothing. Like, it gave me a few stacks of stuff, but that's it. Here's some little piggies I captured and did a tiny bit of bartering with. I made a little basalt thing. But yeah, the next thing I need to do is make the redstone for the downstairs area. Alright, so now we're here, and you can see something has changed. I added these half slabs here, and that's because, you know, if I'm over here going through chests and digging through my stuff, these guys are going to get angry at me and start shooting me, because you see some of them have crossbows. Now this prevents them from seeing me, so they won't shoot me, and I have thorns on my armor, so, and also I'm not wearing gold, so they're going to see me and get mad at me and start attacking me, as you can probably hear if I turn the game sound on. But I did all the redstone up here, and oh man, it is quite a mess. Oh, look, another target block. But I have to figure out how to navigate this. It's pretty messy. Like, look at all this. Look at all of my redstone. The hopper minecart has a series of hoppers that go into this dropper, which will then drop the gold onto this hopper, which then here I have a bit of a buffer in case I get too much too fast and my sorting system can't keep up with it. Right, so this is for golden nuggets. They're going to go straight into the storage system. And then here I have this hopper for golden ingots, and these are going to go straight into this hopper minecart. These just are for overflow, right? So if I have too many gold ingots, that's why these are separate, because if I have a full hopper of golden ingots, this thing is going to start interfering with this item filter, and everything's going to go to heck. Now, there's these hoppers coming out of nowhere, and if we come down here, you can see that I have this barrel. Now, this is going to be for me to craft golden nuggets I get from my gold farm into golden ingots and then insert them into the system, right? And then there's like a hot dropper tower to move them. So this hopper clock is to power or to dispense the, golden ingots to the piglins. And it's sort of overlapping with this system I have here to lock them or like close them off so they don't see me. Yeah, so I'm just having a hopper minecart go back and forth and dispensing them into these. And look, another target block. Ooh. Oh, another target block. What is this one for? Just my dropper thing. So I had to squeeze redstone everywhere. That's why a lot of these things look weird, because I had to go over this block which is powering this powered rail, so that these hoppers don't get locked by whatever is powering the powered rail. It was a hassle, but I hope it works. I'm pretty sure it works. I don't know if this part works. I haven't tested anything yet. I tested the gold farm though. It works really well. I was sitting there for a little bit and I got a lot of stuff and everything, and a lot of the stuff got transferred here. Got 45 zombified piglin heads, and I got a ton of gold nuggets. So now that everything is done on the nether side, we're here on the overworld, and this is the portal where all the items are going to be coming out of. They're going to be coming out here in this direction. Phew! Shooting out here. Now I'm going to build a little storage room here to store all of my items that I get from my bartering. So let me build again. So before I go and show you the little room I made over there, I'm going to show you this. This is a huge item sorter for my fishing loot, which I got, right? So if we look over here, these are all my unstackable items. I have so many unstackable items, which I'm going to have to figure out how to sort. And if we come down here, these are just the outputs for the things. Look, I got a full circle box of pufferfish. Hey, don't mind that, Mr. Bucket of pufferfish. I need to give him a name. I need to figure out a name for him. But yeah, I got tons of salmon and cod. And this thing is really slow. You saw I had almost 2.5, or I had about 2.5 double chests of shulker boxes of fishing loot. So it's taking a really long time to get through all of it. And now we're here at this abomination. I don't know why I built it 1 block off of the ground. It's really annoying because now I had to build it's 2 blocks off the ground, pretty technically. Because I had to build a staircase here, which it was annoying to incorporate into the design, but I had to do it because I was dumb. I didn't want to rebuild this whole thing 1 block lower. So this is where the items are going to fall. They're going to fly through the portal. Hopefully they stick to the honey blocks and then fall down like slowly. And we can just see the cascade of items just falling down. Well, we're probably going to be in the nether, so we're not going to see this part, which sucks. But then they're going to go here, going to get shot up this item stream up there, and then go around. I'll show you what's up there later. But here I have just a bunch of chests for all the items. These are going to be for unstackable items that you can get from trades. So if we come up here, you can see that the items get dispensed out of here. They go around these honey blocks. The reason I have these honey blocks is so that they're aligned in a certain way, that they're on the ice, but also on the hoppers, so that they touch the hoppers and the hoppers will like pick them up actually. And then they get sucked up by hoppers, transferred over here. And then, another target block. And then they get spat out here and then go down here, which then they go around up here and then go down this into lava if I have too many of them. Now I might have noticed these lights and levers. Now that's to disable to like lock the filter. Oh, I just had some leather in my inventory, so I just threw it in there. But this is to lock the hopper so that it doesn't pick up the item. So you might be wondering why I did that. It's in case I get too many of them, and then it will like overpower my repeater or comparator and kill my whole item sort of system. Okay, so I've kind of made a bit of progress on the mountain out of all the dirt that I could find in my chests and my storage and everything. And that's the wrong button. This is what I've made. This is all what I could do out of the dirt I had. This took me a really long time to get done. And it is massive. Massive. Look at this thing. It's ginormous. Like, what? So, yeah, it's gonna go all the way down here. I think this drop is too sheer. I might have to unshear it. But this whole place down here is dark. It's gonna be a mob farm. And then I started doing some stonage over here. So as you can see, yes, it is going to take a huge amount of dirt to get done. This isn't even half of what I'm going to do, right? Because I need to connect those two ends and then fill up the entire area between that. So that's why I need so much dirt. That's why I'm making this dirt farm. So let me clear up my inventory and let's get into a time lapse of me building with this dirt. And I'll come back when it's done. And man, that took me a while. It took me over 2 hours, I think, to build this. And that's a very interesting view. But let's look how it looks. I haven't seen it because I've just been sitting on the mountain itself. It's a bit sharp here, and then it gets too gradual here. I might want to pull it out so that it gets more gradual the entire way, rather than just having this like sharp drop and then like slowly easing in. But other than that, I think it looks good. Well, that was it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video and subscribe. And tell me you want to see more awesome content like this, because this is totally awesome content, of course. And I'm going to be making a bunch of progress on the stuff I've done between episodes. I don't know if I'm going to start making them regularly again or how I'm going to work with that. But the only time will tell. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.